digs. I like the shirt. Looking good out there.
Here we go. Right off the bat. All right.
Ooh.
Oh, there we go. Right back. One more. Great passing. Love it.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Beautiful
Great
pass.
setup. There we go.
Up next, from Memphis, they started the season with a win. Tonight, out to make it win number 2. Just moments away, right after this. It's NBA basketball on 2K Sports. We're glad you could join us. Let's check out Seattle's starting lineup. We've got Murray. Jokic is out there with Gordon. Then it's Kentavious Caldwell-Pope. And it's Brown in at the 3 spot. And for the Grizzlies, in at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Jackson. And it's Williams at the 3 spot. Tip-off goes to Seattle. And this is the kind of basketball we love to watch. Right, Richard? Teamwork, playing for one another, making each other better.
You need that to be successful. It doesn't matter how much talent you have. Teams that play hero ball make it too easy for the defense to adjust. We won't be seeing too much of that tonight.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And there's no question that Gordon is a talented player, and it's clear he wants to be a star in this league.
With the Grizzlies, Richard, there's so much talent. They just haven't made a big run in the postseason.
Yeah, it's coming. They've lost to the Warriors and they've lost to the Lakers the last 2 years. Both of these teams just have a tremendous amount of an experience advantage versus the Grizzlies, and it showed.
Now here's Jackson. Outside Williams. Lock at 6. Here's Morant. Good, and it's Williams who picks up the assist.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring, able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
Murray, the pass to Jokic. Here's Gordon. Lays it up off the glass.
Not one to shy away from contact. It's all part of the toughness that Gordon brings to the table.
Morant against Murray. Morant with it. And a wide open look for Bane. Oh, good on the triple.
Shocking that he just bricked that one. The defense got real lucky there.
And Caldwell-Pope gets the basket.
All heart from Caldwell-Pope there, using every ounce of strength to muscle that shot in.
Morant against Murray. Morant kicks to Jackson. On the wing, Bane. He's guarded by Caldwell-Pope. Aldama. Seattle grabs the miss.
They're 1 of 4 here to start, looking to get into a flow offensively.
Back to Jokic. Kicks it out to Gordon. He dishes it to Murray. From deep. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
And the backbone of Murray's game is that ability to scorch you from distance.
Murray against Morant. There's the drive.
It's truly hard to exaggerate just how explosive Ja Morant is on the floor.
No, well, because there is no exaggeration, Greg. It's just whatever you say and you see. It is impressive, and he is elite. You know Ja Morant, such a dynamic guard. His combination of speed and creativity, that makes for some tough matchups.
And the second free throw, good. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Murray scanning the floor. Here's Brown. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
And it just seems that every pass they make is leading to a score. Just great ball movement.
Morant against Murray. It's Morant with the drive. And Morant throws it down.
This is what Morant does so well. No one can stay in front of him.
And the first time out of the game called for Seattle. This, of course, their first opportunity to play Memphis this season.
And they really took care of business against this group last year, winning the season series.
So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Jackson comes in for Williams. Kennard, he's checked in for Bain. And Marcus Smart is subbed in for Morant. The Grizzlies trail by 7. Here's Kennard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. Jackson kicks to Thomas. Jordan passes to Simmons. Here he goes. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
And the story here, Kevin, early on is how well they've shot the basketball.
Jackson against Smart. Over Jordan. Jordan with the rebound. And here's Jordan. He'll bring it up for Seattle. Their last game, a win against the Lakers, looking to carry it into this one.
In that one, they owned the backboards. Most of the second chance opportunities went to them.
And you could tell it was demoralizing for their opponent, missing out on all those extra possessions.
Jackson misses.
And that is a textbook example of how to defend your rim.
This is why he's out there in situations like this. He stands tall to prevent points.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
Outside Jackson. And it's Jordan with the rebound. Seattle leading by 13. Jackson dishes to Watson. It's good. The assist this time from Jackson.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Here's Smart. And it's good for 2.
We know Marcus Smart wants to get in close and get that high percentage finish.
Jackson against Thomas. Jackson in the corner. Just 3 on the clock, and it's good on the way in.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And so it's Seattle in command with a 16-point lead as the buzzer sounds. And their ability to get points in the paint has made all the difference in this one. Back right after this. And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Seattle.
So far, they haven't had to force anything. They're swinging the ball around and turning good passing into points.
And also, they're doing something you don't see as much anymore, and that is converting time and time again from the mid-range.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Williams is out there with Santi Aldama. And it's Clark in at the 5, patrolling the paint. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis.
When he gets a quality look like this at the perimeter, he can almost be automatic.
Gordon deciding where to go with it. Caldwell Pope outside. Takes it inside. It's good. Caldwell Pope's got his second basket of the game.
And you see the quickness of KCP bursting to the rim.
Morant against Murray. And it's Morant missing.
That is some tough defense there against one of the better finishers in our game.
It's their first game of a back-to-back. So, Richard, what's your take on players resting on back-to-backs?
Well, honestly, Kevin, I don't know how much more you can give to players. They practice less. They have more trainers. They have all the amenities. At some point in time, it's about who's going to go out there and play the game.
And now we've got some time to check in from the sidelines. You got for us, DA?
Thanks very much. Well, Ja Morant might be right-handed, but he looks to drive left. When he was a kid, he broke his right arm flying off a trampoline. Now that arm is shorter, and actually that right hand is smaller too. He says, that's why I dribble with my left hand. I'm able to control the ball better. In my head, I think I'm left-handed. Back to you.
Trade secrets, right, David? Hey, thanks for the report.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
And here's Morant. He's coming off a 13-point game against New Orleans. Here's Bane, and he gets the bucket.
Used the pick to perfection and got all the way to the rim.
Seattle leading by 15. Murray outside. Caldwell Pope against Bane. Baseline jumper, and it's Seattle with another.
And Caldwell Pope able to hit those mid-range shots consistently, but that's one the defense will live with.
Morant, the bounce pass. Now Bane. 37 points in the win against New Orleans. Caldwell Pope with some nice D.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
Traps in the tray. Murray's got 6.
Really, Murray can hit from anywhere on the arc. The corner 3 is just another trick he has up his sleeve.
So timeout called here, the first for Memphis.
And they just can't seem to get going offensively.
And coach called his timeout to try and reset things on offense. Shake them up a bit so they can hopefully start getting some shots to fall.
So Memphis ends up going with the new group. Rose in the post. Jackson on him. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Jackson.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Jackson, that's a 2-pointer, and it's Seattle with another.
Give them credit. Offensively, they've been the more efficient team.
Yeah, coach has to be thrilled. You can draw up all the X's and O's you want, but guys have to go out there and execute with enthusiasm.
Shots good by Kennard.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And a key guy for this offense, Luke Kennard.
One of the best shooters in the game, can do it off the catch and off the bounce. Rarely misses a free throw, and when he doesn't have a good look, he makes the right play.
And that one is good. 5 points in the game.
Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Another shot. It's hauled in by DeAndre Jordan.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more. For Seattle, they have had 2 chances at the line already, making them both.
The line for 1.
The free throw drops for Watson. There's 49 seconds left in the second quarter. Pass to Jackson, down low. And the basket by Jackson. Jackson's got his first bucket in this one.
The team-first mindset of Jackson, willing to get the ball to his open guys.
Jackson kicks to Watson. There's 25 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Misses the wing jab.
Not that time, but that's a shot that he's going to make more oftentimes than not.
Jackson has the open look. And again, it's Memphis with the 3.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Thomas up top. Jackson gets the bucket.
Reggie Jackson.
Jackson's got 4 points now in the quarter.
And good to see Jackson finish closer in. Not a guard who just chucks up threes. Can find the creases with that handle.
And so it's Seattle closing out the quarter with a 20-point lead. From the field, they have been outstanding. Amazing shooting. That's what has them headed to a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Kevin, thank you. Aaron, you all have played at a high level so far. What has worked for you?
We're just sticking to the game plan. Our coaches really drew up something good for us. They wrote it out, and we're sticking to it, and we're executing very well.
Yeah, that's obvious the way you all have played. Thanks for your time. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be back after halftime as the third quarter gets underway.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson checking out Seattle. Kenny, give us your take.
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball.
And that's a wrap for our halftime show. The third quarter just about.
And there wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. Well, you got to like what Aaron Gordon has done in this game.
Man, he's been running wild on him through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
On the floor for Seattle, Jokic is out there with Gordon. Then there's Reggie Jackson. Then there's Murray. And it's Watson in at the small forward. Now, here's Bane. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. That's on Reggie Jackson.
Clever play by Morant, sticking with his shot to ensure he gets himself fouled while in the act.
This is his second trip to the free throw line. And he can't get the first one. Richard, how about this? A lot of guys you played with are still in the league today. Does that affect your analysis of their play?
Oh, 100%. Nothing about me is impartial. If I don't like somebody, I'll say it to them, and I'll say it on TV. No, I'm just kidding, Kev. All kidding aside, I respect all of these guys, and I try and be as fair as possible.
They get the rebound. And he battles for the ball and gets the second chance bucket.
And with the success they've had rebounding the basketball, they're right where you'd expect them to be, firmly in the driver's seat.
Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. And he takes it in for the layup off a very nice. Morant's got 10.
Closer in. Look, let me just tell you, Morant, he's going to find a way to score. He just has such a fantastic touch around the rim.
And finished off by Morant.
Good job getting the ball and completing that play.
And this is why turnovers give coaches and fans gray hairs.
Murray finds Gordon. Back to Murray. Morant with the steal. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the Grizzlies' backcourt is in the conversation for the best starting backcourt in the league. Desmond Bane says Ja is obviously the focus, and that's why I feel like we're a good combo. If they want to sell out on him and pack in the paint, then that leaves me open on the perimeter to do my damage. Kevin, back to you.
And he does a lot of damage. David, thanks. A great tandem indeed. Here's Morant, following the score by Reggie Jackson. Williams looking over the floor. To the middle. Here's Jackson. Goes up and lays it nice and easy. He's got 5.
And this has been a nice start to the second half. They're 3 out of 4 in a rhythm on the offense right now.
Seattle calls timeout.
It's hard to quantify how impactful Jaren Jackson Jr. is on D. He does so much.
Yeah, the rim protection is elite. That's why he was Defensive Player of the Year, Greg. But he can also switch out on screens and not look lost. The sky is the limit for him defensively.
Brandon Clark, he's checked in for the Grizzlies. And then for Seattle, Caldwell Pope comes in for Christian Brown. And Simmons subbed in for Reggie Jackson.
Yeah, but just the second turnover of the game. I mean, overall, pretty meticulous offensively.
Here's Morant. Jokic grabs the miss. Jokic has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Murray left side. A touch over 2.5 minutes of basketball played here in the 3rd quarter. Here's Gordon. That one a tad offline to the right, but drops in for him. Gordon's got 10.
You know, the ability to hit mid-range shots makes Gordon that much more dangerous. Talk about versatility.
Morant with the bucket.
And he's doing everything he can offensively to lift them out of this hole. But I'm not sure his hot shooting can do it alone.
Simmons on the wing. Over Bane. And it's Simmons. That time on the assist by Murray. 6 points for Ben Simmons.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now a timeout called by Memphis. So Memphis going with almost an entire new group here. Jackson, he's checked in for Santi Aldama. Luke Kennard comes in for Williams. Smart's checked in for Bane. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for John Morant. Now, here's Kennard. Inside. Back to Clark. Second shot opportunity. Nails the baby hook. Clark's got his first basket.
You gotta know, this is Clark's skill set at this stage of his career. He takes quality shots when he's inside.
Here's Simmons. That's in there. Murray with the assist.
Assist goes to
Murray's got 3 assists tonight.
I love the ball movement there. He put that on a silver platter. Just served him up.
Now here's Rose. 59 seconds left in the 3rd quarter of the game.
Just an ugly show from him offensively. Yep, no way to describe it, just ugly, and that hasn't helped.
That shot by Caldwell Pope, no good.
The defense really made this an uphill battle, and he just couldn't get there.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Yeah, just solid work on the back end of that play.
Yep, you're right. Finished hard with 2 hands on that stuff. Simmons inside. Guarded by Smart. And that one's good, Simmons.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pass to Clark. That one doesn't drop. Good defense by Jokic. Murray, the pass to Gordon. It's in, and he's a very efficient 5 for 6 on the game.
And when Gordon is hot, boy, he is fun to watch, and you can tell he's having fun as well.
Here's Rose, and it's Seattle with the rebound. Jokic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
He's just riding the wave of momentum right now, getting to his spots and keeping things simple on the offensive side.
And so it's Seattle in very good shape with a 23-point lead at the end of the quarter. This has been a one-sided matchup, and I don't see any signs of it. And now let's go back to a play from earlier as we show you our State Farm assist of the game.
It's just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball, and how about the perfect delivery?
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bane. Santi Aldama is out there with Williams, and it's Jackson in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Thomas, and that one, good. Thomas got the first field goal of the 4th quarter here for Seattle.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And the pass to Aldama. And the three off target.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area. Well-rounded effort, and they show no signs of letting up.
Yeah, not just an impressive showing on offense, but on defense.
Have mercy.
Wow. And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
And they're bringing you up close and personal on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. A nice shot by Brown.
The man has no heart, and that's poor defense for a team that has a long way to catch up.
Effort like this makes you wonder if they've already packed it in for the game, ready to go on to the next. Got to at least show a little heart out here.
Some changes for Seattle. Watson, he's checked in for Christian Brown. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for Jamal Murray. A putback, controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Just in a perfect position to grab that rebound and then get the putback.
Jackson passes to Jokic, right wing. Watson kicks to Jokic. The three from Thomas. Good, and the assist goes to Jokic. Jokic has got 3 assists now in this one.
And this is how you want to come out of the half. Prolific and efficient.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit. Love watching Jackson on the receiving end of the alley-oops. He definitely won the athletic lottery.
Here's Jackson. Passes it to Jokic. Some nice ball movement here by Seattle. And Cameron Thomas picks up the foul. That is his first foul of the game. DeAndre Jordan's checked in for Seattle.
Coming onto the floor for the away team, DeAndre Jordan.
Morant against Jackson. And it's Morant missing.
Well, okay, well, I like his aggressiveness, but, like, the defense was waiting on him that time.
Watson kicks to Jordan. Outside Jackson. Back to Jordan. Clock at 4. Jokic finds Thomas. Almost, but it rolls out.
Right thing there to stay that tight on him and really try to keep him out of his comfort zone.
Here's Payne. And they recover it.
Challenging the bigger defender, cutting him down to size with that one.
He's not going to back down from anyone. Got to commend the fearless attitude right there.
Pass to Jackson. Now Watson. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Jokic passes to Watson. Count it. Good.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Payne against Thomas. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Payne.
And one team is just completely outclassing the other tonight. Spirited performance, and it really ignited what is turning out to be a monster win here for Seattle.
Two great rebounding teams.
And these guys worked just a little bit harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And so with this, they'll end up with their second win on the year.
And against a conference opponent, always good to take that first win of the season series to establish a psychological edge.
Thomas passes to Watson. There's 57 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. Jackson with the bounce pass. Here's Jordan. No good on the shot. Morant looking around. And the dunk by Jackson.
Look, it's always great to get into a rhythm, but do it when it matters.
It's a shame, really. If they had been playing like this last quarter, they might be in a different situation right now.
Here's Jokic. Count it.
And they came in determined to take this one. It's going to be a happy flight home.
And as it should be, to be this dominant on another team's floor, look, when you go home, you're going to go home feeling good.
Pass to Bane. From past the arc, gets the three-pointer to fall.
And you see the unselfishness from Morant, wanting to share that ball with any open teammate.
Now the pass to Jackson. So no problem for Seattle as they get the win. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance all the way around.
And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thank you, Kevin. DeAndre, what do you think this team's identity is this season?
You know, we just have so many guys that can score. It's going to be somebody's night every night, like I keep saying. But we're also, our half-court offense is getting a lot better.
The ball is moving around, DeAndre. Thanks for your time. Kevin?
All right, David, thank you. And that'll wrap it up, folks. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching. See you later.
The whole summer on the road, I'ma take the whole glow from them. We ain't had enough. Speaking down, but they know who coming up. And I'm still on my way. But the top don't look too far from me.